Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are going to go over the Toy Story Trial Deck image previews that were released today. We're going to just talk a little bit about the Hololive promos and just the PR packs in general. And lastly, we're going to take a look at Bushiroad financial numbers, as fun as that is at 7:43 my time in the morning. So let's get to it. So today, Trial Deck Toy Story images were released. You could find them on Twitter, like I said. If you wanted up to date images and all of that stuff, you definitely want to go out to Weiss Schwarz, the Japan version, and follow their Twitter because out here on Twitter, they have so much popping off like all the time. I remember I had to turn off notifications just because I was tired of hearing it like go off every hour the one day. So the images are out here. I am going to bring up the ones I saved, and here they are. I like them. Like, so first thought, like right away when I started seeing them, I'm like, again, I like it. I will tell you, I never chose to go to a Toy Story movie. I've always went because people have asked me to go to, and I fell asleep through all three of them that I saw. So I am not a Toy Story fan. There are parts of them that I like. There are characters that I like, but looking at these images, I will say that it is going to be very interesting. So first off, what you're going to notice here is this backing of the card. If that really is the backing of the card, then that's actually pretty interesting in itself, right? You know, we don't have our black backing. We have the actual Pixar there, and we got some Toy Story images to go along with it. Imagery anyways. So we have SPs in this set, and real quick going back, let me just show you. So in here, we have three types of SPs, and these are foils. They're not going to be some sort of, signature or anything like that. And then we got 8 triple rares. So what we have here from this image, number 1 SP, that would be this one right here with Woody and Buzz. And you have the shoes with Andy's little, so I guess you could say that's like a signature in a way if you count Andy's name as a signature. So here's that, and then here's our first triple rare. Image number 2. What we got here is this. You can, if you haven't seen this, you can actually find this on YouTube. Just look it up. So this is when Ken and Barbie had a Hawaiian vacation, and you can see it like right there. It says Toy Story Toons Hawaiian Vacation. You can find it on YouTube if you want to see that. So this is where this comes from, and you got Woody's, you got a boot, and then you have that insignia or logo for Mr. Lightyear right there. So people may think it's kind of hokey or weird, but at the same time, I watched it. I watched this Hawaiian vacation, and I thought it was fun. It was short enough for me to pay attention to, so I didn't fall asleep during it. But it was actually fun. I will say that. Image number. So those are your 3 SPs now. And overall, here is what we have in the department of cards. And they're really hard to see. I know the person on Facebook that always translate had to attempt doing this and like zooming in and reading it. So congratulations on doing it. Or again, thank you for doing that work. It's really cool. The trial deck cards, like the abilities and all that, looks like trial deck cards to me. You know, you got a brainstorm in there. You got people given power and all this other stuff. So looks like a normal trial deck. And I will say, like I said, I do like these. I definitely like the dinosaur here. I like Ham. I like the horses. The name escapes me. We got Slinky. So I think overall, like, this is gonna be a fun set, and for people that actually like Toy Story, and which should make sense. Like, you like Toy Story, I don't think it's anything out of the realm of, hey, it's not so bad. So Lotso over there, and then Ham. So right here, this is probably gonna be my favorite one. Prickle Pants. So, Prickle Pants, yeah, I think that's going to be good. And I know someone else on Facebook said they wanted 42 of these cards and 8 climaxes to make a deck, which again is illegal, but I don't think anybody's going to stop you from doing that since this is a level 1. If you probably want to play that, I can't imagine too many people fighting you on that. Oh, and peas in a pod. I just love that. That's super cute. That's super cute. I mean, I get it. Some people hate it and some people like these, but the cool part about this, if you're gonna notice, so you had that Hawaiian vacation, right? The best part about this set is it literally tells you, look, it says Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. Where's number 4? Right here, Toy Story 4. So There is a lot of things in here, and at the very least, you could see where that comes from. So it spans the whole breadth of, I guess, the Toy Story series, I would imagine. Again, I didn't watch it all, I have no idea. But I think that's pretty cool that you have different places where these come from. Right, so it's pretty neat. Was there a Toy Story, just Toy Story? The Toy Story 4? I saw a 3 and a 2. Hawaiian Vacation. 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. I don't see like a Toy Story Toy Story 1 sort of deal here. Do not see it. Maybe somebody else took this. Maybe Oscar took Toy Story. Oh boy. But anyways, again, I like it. I think it'll be really good. If you want to order this, you're gonna have to pre-order it from somebody overseas to get it. I don't think there's going to be pre-orders here on the United States side anyways. I haven't seen anything, so if you want to pre-order it, you probably want to do it soon because again, this is on sale June 24th, June 24th. At the same time, do I think it'll get reprinted? I have no idea. I know Marvel did. Marvel as in the booster packs. I don't know about their trial decks at all. But anyways, just so you know, keep that in mind. June 24th is coming pretty quickly because today is May 5th. May 5th. So it's Happy Quince Day, by the way. It is the quintessential quintuplet's birthday, May 5th. So I need to do a booster box opening. I was going to do that, but then Toy Story came out, so I'm doing this video. So I apologize to my quints. There are other people out on the internet that do not like this set the way it looks. It was funny to me because I read it this morning. I was like, I didn't want to show it on screen, but it's on Twitter, and this gentleman was not too happy with these actually pictures. He would rather have Spy Family or Dress Up Darling, which is going to Asuka at least season 1. So maybe you'll get season 2. All right, next. You should read it. It's funny. It's funny. It's definitely very passionate. Next up, what we have is the PRs. So yesterday I was talking about Hololive PRs and the Tournament Store Assist PR campaign. So here they are again. So first thing I want to say, Facebook had the Gura at $30. Definitely go out. If you are trying to buy these cards, make sure you check everywhere. Remember the other day I was saying Facebook has prices and sometimes the prices are really cheap, sometimes they're really expensive. You want to check out everywhere. So you want to check out eBay if you want to buy it now. I personally am waiting for more people to get these, put them up, and see where the prices land. Because again, my favorite is Kiara, and that, not to mean that I don't want Gargura, but I definitely want Kiara first. So I would imagine some of these prices will be coming down. But if you need to have these cards, the lowest I've seen so far at this point is eBay. So check that out. Also, I want to say that yesterday was not the first day of like these Hololive pictures coming out. There is somebody that basically put a whole lot of these up 5 days ago. So that one is out there. So this is always going to continuously happen. If you check out the video from yesterday, it was the Weiss Schwarz Hololive promo card prices. You can see the comments. The whole follow-up that I wanted to talk about was the comment section that I got. I'm not going to read through them. You can read them yourself. I would just say generally that Bushiroad, Weiss Schwarz, whoever needs to, I think, come out and again reiterate what needs to happen with these PR cards at a distributor level, at a shop level, whatever needs to happen, because some people are saying they're being charged for promo cards. There was one person that I'm following up with. I asked him for the serial number, but got a promo card that wasn't in a promo pack. So it wasn't any of the promo pack cards that were inside that he got a card of. And again, I need to see what serial number that went with, because he said he got a Corone, but I want to see what the serial number actually is, because there actually is, you know, a Corone PR card, but without the serial number, we won't know for sure. I want to make sure of that. But you can see that people are charging, some people aren't handing it out. There are stores that are getting it that shouldn't even. They're getting like hundreds. So again, read the comments, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But it's very upsetting to actually see that happen. I know, again, I don't get any of these PR cards. I'm not a local game store. Bushiroad, you want to hook me up with some PR cards? I will gladly take them because apparently these are going out in the wrong amount of quantities and going to the wrong places. And the stores that have them, some of them are misusing them. Some of them are not handing it out as I would think intended. And I can't believe someone's charging $2 for the Mushoku Tensei one. That's crazy. So it's all over the place. And then it always comes back to they don't have enough staff. And let's just see. So what I did yesterday was I looked here. So this is Bushiroad USA Incorporated. If you wanted to work for them, they put this out like last year. That, hey, by the way, we have jobs. And if you take a look at this, last one was November 26th, and May 19th, 2021. So you have a merchandising team leader, merchandising team associate, and an events associate. So obviously you could read that doesn't actually take care of the issue with the promo cards or the tournament stores or anything like that. I guess they figure at this point they have enough people, and in the comments again, like I said, there was talk of they don't have enough staff, and I started thinking to myself, it's like, how can we tell if they should be hiring more? And if anybody's seen my video before about Bang Dream, inside of the Bang Dream, I actually pulled up their financial statement. So if you didn't know, Bushiroad actually does have stock, as you can see here, 1434. Is that the actual latest number? On here, anyways, is 1434. It says official close May 2nd. Today is May 5th. So, oh, it's Golden Week. Is it Golden Week? But maybe Golden Week. Man, that's gonna bother me. Let me just check quick. Golden Week. When does that go through? It is April 29th to Thursday, May 5th. So it is Golden Week. So I guess their stock is not going. So that is true. 1434 is where it is stopped at. Right, why there is no changes to the number. And so that's the stock, unless that just is delayed. But anyways, we got financial statement. Let me get back on track. Financial statement. So coming out here to the financial statement, how have they been doing? Let's take a look. So I have a little note here on what pages. So this is one giant PDF, and I need to, it's not in the order, obviously, for my usage. So I need to show you a couple things here. So this is Q2 of 2022 is how they did fiscal year 2022, second quarter. When you look here, it's weird how they have their quarters, but Q3 is January through March 2022, which means this would be October through December of 2021. And again, this came out on March 1st. So that is their activities. And let's just go back here to page 1. So again, just to show you that this is the actual one, second quarter fiscal year 2022, your table of contents, and here we go. So TCG department overall, this is just the overall financial summary. You can see here overall the Bushiroad profit loss 701. Again, it's always interesting to see how much people are making. Again, this is in millions of yen. So for us, if you slash off 2 zeros, it's like 7 million without the currency conversion. They're making a lot of money, right? And the one we're looking for is this digital IP business, which is kind of weird. I always thought that was weird that the TCG department is somehow under digital IP business, but it actually is. I guess because it's like animated, maybe, even though the cards are physical, this thing is animated. I don't know. Live IP not doing so well, but we have the summary statement again, 701 is what we're looking at. Obviously, they have to spend money to do it, so they have advertising expenses and promotional expenses over here. But overall, 701 income. So what we're going to do is go down to page number 10. This is what we really want to see. So TCG department, games department, media, I don't know. And then media department, what's this MD? Merchandise. Merchandise, capsule toys, general distribution, continue to drive sales. Okay. Anyways, digital IP. We're looking for the red TCG department. You can see first quarter, which would have been September, August, July, August, and September. Killed it. 36.22. The quarter we're talking about 33.14. If you look back a couple years, pretty solid. It's the highest it's ever been. So really what you need to glean out of all this TCG department is pretty huge. And there is a special note here. Firm as in one quarter with growth in sales overseas, especially of English language products. So they make a special call out that says, by the way, English is doing really well. They also have a chart here. And you know, anybody that ever has a chart that you have to show your boss how much money you're making or that you're saving on expenses, you either want that thing to go up or down. In this case, we want it to go up. And you can see there's just they even put an arrow on here and just like, look at this thing. This thing is going up, up and up. So English language trading card game sales. So just pure amount of sales, no like marketing or expenses that come out of there. It's huge. Just, I mean, just look at that. This thing is in millions of yen. Yeah, I mean, you don't even, I don't need to draw a line here and try to figure this all out and all that. All you need to know is it's on an upward trend. It is humongous compared to us. It's like double over first quarter of 2021. So pretty huge. So English language trading card game and mobile game development is handled mainly by Bushiroad International. Overseas sales of English language trading cards have risen sharply. Sales have risen significantly year over year. So that is pretty huge. And like when I think back about it, like when people say there's not enough staff, I could see that, right? There's not enough staff, and they're not even hiring for the situation that we have here to take care of this problem. It's not here. The last posting was for November 26th, and there was one about a whole year old now. I don't know what they need to change on here. You just look. I looked at this like last year, but it's been a while. How much did they pay you? But overall, it's not going to fix it. But at this point, given what we're seeing here with this, there should be some sort. My point is there should be some sort of investment towards adding staff if needed to help take care of these issues. At this point, there's really no excuse to say we shouldn't be hiring. You should be really investing into this now that you see a sharp growth into it. Unless they think it's a temporary thing, unless they think with the economy that's happening right now in Japan with the decreasing of the yen, maybe they're worried about that. I mean, that should be in a forward-looking statement, which I did not read if they have it inside of here. But I mean, what they have in here about is upcoming activities, which we already know a bunch of these just because Bang Dream already came out. Again, this is like 3 months back. So actually more than that, since it was October to December. It's been like 5 months back, some of this stuff. So anyways, the other interesting thing that I saw on here, this is pretty, depending on who you are, this is kind of neat. What they have here is they have a, oh, come on. Oh, here it is, shareholder benefit. So if you have shareholder, and everybody, like if you own stock, you know, there's stock like Coca-Cola, I would imagine Pepsi. I don't know about Pepsi, but you're more defensive type stocks. You have gas stocks, right, that offer dividends for you. What Bushiroad does here, I didn't look if they have dividends, but I saw this down here. We intend to launch a shareholder benefit system aimed at shareholders holding at least 3 round lots of shares, 300 shares. So if you take a look here, they're awarding points for the Bushiroad Global Online Store. So if you have a certain amount of shares, they're going to give you points to use on the website. And I think that's hilarious. Hilarious as in I think it's a lot of fun. But it also saves them money if they're not paying out dividends as well. If they're just really giving out points, I think that's funny because maybe that just basically means that people that buy into the stock are believers of Bushiroad in general, and you want their actual product. So we've seen the Bushiroad online store, the JP one. We have the global one, which is for us on the English side, and then you have global. Not global, you have the JP version for them over there, which is kind of neat because they are giving you points to use on their actual store. So if they're not giving you a dividend, then that's great for them because they get to move merchandise. Maybe some of it is old and wasn't moving to begin with. And I guess it makes you feel less bad if you buy it because you get free points for holding their stock. It makes me want to buy. It makes me want to buy their stock just so I can get points to actually get it. And again, I haven't bought a Japanese stock or anything like that. I probably would never do that just because I don't want to deal with the whole international accounting or whatever that needs to go along with it. But I think it's neat. Last thing I want to finish up on is Spring Fest, and it's more just me. I told people if I had the opportunity, I would go to the New Jersey one. I do not have the opportunity or the time to actually end up at this New Jersey one. So unfortunately, I will not be going. So I will have to see you at another time for the people that were going to attend that I was going to meet up with. So fortunately, won't be there at this Spring Fest. Remember to show up. You can get some prizes and all that. Play on a team. Is registration closed for New Jersey? Registration period 5/6. Dang, I didn't know it was actually that late. Holy crap. 5/6 to 5/20. I thought it would have already been closed by now, but it's just opening. So if you want to register, I guess you can do that starting tomorrow. So remember, you get some prizes just for showing up, and then you get some prizes for playing. So a team of 3, that's all you need. Bushiroad on the road, I would love to attend. We will see how that goes. Just the update there. Basically, the one I would go to is this Anime NYC, New York City, at the Javits Center, November 18th through the 20th. However, this is pretty interesting. I did not realize that they were selling these 3-day passes. And then when I went to look, it sold out in 35 minutes. So there's this huge thing with what happened with these tickets if you don't know about it. So 3-day badges, $95. For every other day, it's $65, which is pretty expensive overall, what they have here. And I don't mind it, but people are really pushing. They are really pushing and asking them to give us more 3-day badges. There was only like 4,000 3-day badges and somewhere upwards of like 14,000 every day of these Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's like 14, 15, 16, something like that. And people are like really pissed because they're like, so you're just trying to get money from us by buying individual day passes instead of having more of these 3-day badges available. So we'll see how that pans out. I mean, I definitely would love to go. The fees are kind of nuts. It's a $4.99 facility cleaning fee, $5 secure mailing fee, 10% service fee, and 8.875 sales tax. There's fees all over the place on this badge. So obviously most people are like really angry that they would do something like this in 35 minutes. It's pretty crazy how fast that sold out at. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I definitely am. I feel like as long as there's no snow, I'll probably show up. I really want to go on the Friday just so I can get the promos, make sure I have them. But at this point, probably Saturday. If I'm only going to go for one day, I'll probably go on the Saturday. I'm not going to say I'm allowed, but more than likely I'm going to go on Saturday. Unless Bushiroad wants to hire me for the weekend and I can work as event staff, then maybe I do that then. That would be kind of neat. And yeah, so Anime NYC, we'll see what actually happens there. I was trying to look for the post. Someone actually did a breakdown. It was hilarious because after the sellout, they actually did a breakdown of how much. There it is. Badges sold out. They did a breakdown, I think, inside of this post right here. This March 31st post where it sold out in 35 minutes. They did a breakdown of how much extra money they're going to be making from this. And I know Anime NYC, their official stance on it was they want to maximize the amount of people that can attend this show. So that's why there's only like 4,000-ish 3-day badges. And then we're going to have like that 14, 15,000 of these single day passes. But realistically, if you do the math, it comes out in their favor just because of these enhanced pricing level. That's what you call it. So anyways, I'm out of here. As always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.